I think what's interested me in the Croome Redefine project is the idea that National Trust properties can embrace sort of new artists and new designers and new craftsmen, like young craftsmen, but also engaging in the history of the place, which hopefully will engage visitors who have been coming here, as well as volunteers who know the property inside and out, and really trying to engage them with the new craftsmen who are making the shoes, as well as the artists who are designing them.
Soul to Soul, over the last few months I've been looking to commission up to 30 different artists from practices from across the spectrum to encapsulate a character from Croome's history within a pair of shoes.
The thing that really excited me about this project was that they'd never done anything like this before, and it's a really bold move for a National Trust and just a heritage property in general to kind of look at the maker movement, the hacker, and just see how they can bring in sort of smaller technology, creative individuals that can make really distinct and unique experiences for the visitors, rather than just buying the usual off-the-shelf packages that you see in many of these tourist attractions.
I wanted each artist to be completely different and to come from a different background, because that feeds through into the end product. Because Soul to Soul is a larger installation that encapsulates miniature installations, and it's that intricate detail that I wanted the visitors to experience.
The idea is that you come in, the room lights up, it comes alive, and it's for the visitor to just really delve into the history by kind of peering into the boxes, and then as they peer inside, video plays, lights come on, and they can touch and feel. It's very interactive and exploratory.
He was the man that married Maria.
Artists have been asked to choose a person from history and give that character a pair of shoes that they think would be suitable.
These are actually called escape boots, so thinking how I could help an airman evade capture and get back to Britain.
And I just thought that this project, being about shoes, was a kind of perfect project for me, because it's to do with finding out about somebody, maybe some kind of forgotten part of history, an important part of history that might have been sort of overlooked, and trying to represent that within the shoe form.
So I've turned the concept of the project a little on its head by having bare feet in clay rather than interpreting a pair of shoes.
So each artist has approached this completely differently. So I've been working with people that have been working in textiles, ceramics, paint, all sorts of different approaches to capture that moment of history within their shoes and the shoebox within which it's situated.
So I'm interested in materiality, so what materials do in terms of, helping define, the subject or the meaning or the concept behind the work.
The visitor experience that I'd really like visitors to gain from entering the exhibition is that moment of magic, as they enter a darkened space and they see before them 30 different boxes that are all completely different and unique, that capture that bubble, a little insight into something that they wouldn't necessarily know. So a character, a part of Croome's history that has sort of been overlooked or maybe not as accessible. I want them to be inspired and to start those conversations. The beautiful thing about Croome is that it holds an echo of everybody that's ever been here. And I think with the footsteps particularly, that kind of draws that element out a little bit more, especially with the ambient sound that we have within the space, because it's the echoey footsteps.